Okay. I guess I have a heart. Wow. That's pretty cool. Okay. First of all, thank you. I'm completely honored to be this year's recipient and Father of the Year Award. Thank you so much to the Father's Day Council. We deeply admire and support your mission to expand equitable services to families who need it, which is really important, so keep on donating. Congratulations on raising more than $35 million to deserving families related to charities nationwide. That's a huge feat, okay, raising that kind of money. Thank you to all the Father's Day Council, and Dan, thank you, and Noah, thank you also for giving me the honor. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to our friends and our partners in the House. I name all of you one by one, but they would kick me off the stage because they only gave me 5 minutes, and everyone knows 5 minutes for me is like 30 minutes. Before I start, I want to give a shout out to my beautiful wife and wonderful mother to our kids. Cheryl, this award really does go out to you. Without you, I wouldn't be who I am today, and our kids for sure wouldn't be who they are today. I love you so much. 37 years and counting. Family is everything to me. It is an understatement to say I wouldn't be where I am today without my family. That extends beyond the four walls of our home to our business itself. In 2010, I started Authentic Brands Group and moved to USA from Canada with my family. I brought my sons into Authentic at the ground floor. My oldest son, Corey, started the company with me 14 years ago, and then he kind of disappeared for about 6 months to Australia. And my other 3 sons joined us along the way. There's no better feeling as a partner for me than having built Authentic with my 4 boys and having them beside me. We consider Authentic to be a family that believes in a shared vision and values. When you work with family, it encourages this kind of environment. The honesty you get from your employees, and especially from your kids, is unmatched. This family culture has attracted some of the most dynamic young talent in the workforce today. Young innovators who keep our perspective fresh, vibrant, and cutting edge. They are responsible for some of the most imaginative ideas and the best work that we have done at Authentic to this day. I also want to take some time to recognize the fathers and father figures in our community who set positive examples. Growing up, my role model was a man named Jerry Sprackman, who has since passed away. Jerry was a man who exemplified the principles of integrity, hard work, and dedication. He was more than a role model to me. He was a mentor and a really good friend. He set countless examples, not only for me, but also for others in the community. Now, of course, my goals and my priorities have changed, and I've gotten older. The idea of success became less about personal achievement and more about the legacy I want to leave for my family and my friends. As this shift in perspective was happening in my personal life, I had the good fortune to meet a man named David Simon, who is another great role model. David is a businessman and a family man. He leads a business that was founded by his family and is someone who I've learned from over the years. David's approach to balancing business with the family values continues to inspire me. I remember a special occasion when my son Matt got married to his wonderful wife Sarah. I got the privilege to sitting Jerry and David at the same table, as it was Jerry's dream to meet actually David. Actually, it was his father, but he settled for David. It was a beautiful moment bringing both 2 great mentors of mine together. If I had to point out some lessons I try to teach my sons. It would be building a strong work ethic, and your word is your bond. When you make a deal, don't break a deal. From a young age, my sons worked hard, nothing handed to them on a silver platter. Although now it's getting a little bit easier for them as I get older and they get older, I want to share more with them, so we give them a little bit more. I don't know if that's a good thing. I raise my kids to be team players, emphasizing the importance of working together and supporting each other. I've always said, if you build it, they will come. I'm a big believer in building a home where everyone is welcome. My wife Cheryl and I turned our house into an extended family home. We welcome all of our kids' friends. They're all invited. It doesn't matter how many they are. We want them all to come and enjoy our community and allow them to build strong relationships from an early age. Now, a large part of my son's professional success and authentic has been their ability to build relationships, foster connections, and expand our partner network. Not everyone has the luxury of integrating their family in the business, so I consider myself very lucky to be able to do both. I also get to see them a lot more because they are in my business, and everyone knows I do like to work. In trying to build a legacy, I've always emphasized dream big and you will be big. One of my mottos always has been, be a big dreamer. Always raise your hand and enter the room and take a chance on your ideas. At Authentic, we have a big saying, every idea is a good idea. But Nick Woodhouse would often say, sometimes we have to put those ideas into the parking lot. We have definitely built a lot of parking lots for Jamie Salter and all the people at Authentic. But sometimes we go into that parking lot and we actually bring those big ideas out and we use them. Sometimes 2 years later, sometimes 2 months later, and sometimes they just stay in the parking lot. I use my kids as the barometer for building Authentic and hoping that they would continue to work into the future and inspire their children to do the same and whatever they choose to do. By far, the greatest part about having kids is actually meeting my 4 beautiful daughter-in-laws. And the best part about the daughter-in-laws, they have kids. We now have 6 grandchildren under the age of 6, and our 4 kids range from the age of 27 to 35. They are consistent reminders of what really matters in life. I love all of my kids, but I definitely love my grandchildren unconditionally as they bring immense joy to me and my wife Cheryl continuously. I actually can't wait to wake up in the morning and call them on FaceTime, okay, for them to say, "Hi, Zadie, I love you." My kids don't actually say that every single day. At 61 years old, I cherish every moment with my kids and especially my grandkids, knowing how quickly time flies. Life is short. Everyone in this room needs to remember that. I actually have to remind myself of that at times, but life is short. So take advantage of it. As your children and your grandchildren, they do grow up fast. I'll wrap this up by sharing the words that have guided me through my career. Work really hard, but also play really hard. Many of the people in this room and in our industry spend too much time working and not having enough fun playing. Find a balance and enjoy what you do. At Authentic, we try and embody that through a simple statement. We actually sell fun every single day at Authentic, and that's what makes Authentic of what it is today. That's something we actually need to learn from our kids and of course their kids, my grandchildren, as they are definitely, this next generation is enjoying life, and it is a good lesson for all of us. Thank you again to the Father's Day Council. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Noah. Noah, you now officially have my Rolodex. don't be using it too much. Thank you to my beautiful wife, Cheryl, who has supported me and allowed me to grow into the best father I can be. This award really, really should go to you because I wouldn't be here today without you. I know I've said that twice, but I really, truly mean that, and I love you so much. Thank you to my 4 sons who exemplify what it means to be a good father. Maybe one day my sons will get to take this stage or even this award from me if they continue to listen to my advice. I love all of you so much. Dylan, I know you're not here, but I love you too. And yeah, you may be number 4 right now, but you had a good reason, so I'm okay. I love you guys. Thank you.